Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Kiera. If this is your first time on my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and also have the post notifications turned on so you don't miss when I upload videos. I upload every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. and you don't want to miss this amazing content. So as you can tell by the title of today's video, we're switching it up a little bit over here. So I decided to go ahead and film and get ready with me filming this makeup look that I have on right now. And it's just not a basic get ready with me. It's a chit chat on how I've been dealing with burnout, some things that led me to burnout, and how burnout has affected my spiritual journey. And these are some tips that can also help you through your journey as well. It's basically what this video is about. So this is the look that it's given. I just want to give y'all a preview, of course. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and get into the topic of today's video. My apologies if I do get off topic a little bit in this video. I kind of started talking about different things in this video, but I feel like it was still kind of relevant to what the points that I was trying to make, I guess. So if I do get off topic, I do apologize. I had a script, but you know, I don't really like to go with the script of things. So anyway, I still hope y'all enjoyed this video. Okay, so I already have my brows done. It takes me forever to do my brows, so I went ahead and did my brows before I started filming. So as you already know, like we just spoke about in the intro of this video, we're gonna be talking about dealing with burnout, okay? So that is the topic of today's video. So burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress. This is not my definition. I literally Googled the definition of burnout, and this is what popped up. There was multiple definitions, but this is the one that I like the most. I wanted to create this video on the channel because first of all, I just wanted to talk about this topic before I even hit a phase of burnout. But I felt like now that I'm coming out of a phase of burnout, I feel like there is no better time to talk about dealing with burnout after coming out of phase of burnout. So just a little backstory on how I got to start to feel like I was getting burnt out is because I tried to do like this whole challenge for myself on Instagram, and I would say YouTube, but YouTube is not included in that because I will continue to post on YouTube no matter if I'm posting on Instagram, Facebook, and all that stuff or not. But I decided, let me make sure my audio is working. Okay, we good. I just had to make sure my audio was working because sometimes my mic just does not be in my best favor. Okay, so basically, I was trying to see if I can post on like every day, post a reel, because I was trying to grow, and I noticed like when you post, the more reels you post, the more reach and the more followers you gain, which it was very, very productive. It actually was successful. I gained over like 2,000 followers within like under 30 days. Now we're in August and I'm trying to get back on track because, as I told y'all, May was a little bit rocky and I started to get I started to not post as much. So I decided, okay, June, I still put myself out there. I was still posting, but July, baby, I feel like that's when the burnout started right after May, and it lasts until now, okay? Like I'm literally at a place where I feel like I can actually post. I actually wanted to film my videos and all things like that. So it was just a bunch of stuff that I was dealing with, right? So I don't know, I feel like I got to a place of burnout because I was doing too much and trying to do too much at a time, and I was trying to be on every single social media platform to like maximize my growth and stuff like that. And I kind of started to lose track of the reason why I started. So yeah, that's like the story of how I went into burnout. Basically just trying to do too much, trying to overwork myself, getting off track, not focusing on what my goals were previously. It kind of just threw me off track just by trying to like do too much on social media, just trying to be in every space at one time, and it just like threw me off track. You are on your own path and you do not have to follow no one else's path. Like your path is yours and everyone else's is everyone. I put so much lotion on my face, like I don't even know why I did that. Like I don't have oily skin, like what is wrong with me? Your path is your path and their path is their path, just simple as that, you know what I mean? And I feel that sometimes we get caught up in trying to compare ourselves to other people to the point where we try to keep up with other people. And I feel like that's just not the best thing that you can do for yourself, especially when you're trying to grow, is to sit there and try and compare yourself to somebody else, because it's not going to get you anywhere, because you're going to always feel like you're behind this person. Like if you are following people on social media, and these are not my words, these are like certain like motivational videos that I watched on YouTube. I can't remember exactly who I was watching, but they stated that if you are following somebody and you feel like you're trying to like not, it's not like, I wouldn't say like being jealous of them, but it's just like you see them doing this and they're doing good and you're trying to like compete or trying to like be like them or be better than them or trying to do it like them, then it's best to like mute them or unfollow them. And I feel like that was like the best word of advice I could have ever heard, because at first I thought I was like wrong for when I actually decided to like make a new Instagram and, you know, not follow everybody, because I was literally comparing myself to these influencers who weren't living realistic lives and goals. Like I was just trying to be like a whole fake persona. Like I was trying to be somebody who wasn't even being real. Like, and I'm not no shade to like influencers, but sometimes the influencers just be fake. They are like, bodies are fake, and I'm like looking up to this and it's making me feel bad about my normal realistic body. And it's like, yeah, so it was just like, you have to stop comparing yourself to other people. You have to stop trying to be like other people, because when you're trying to keep up with other people and you don't have your heart into something, you will hit burnout, because you're not doing it because you want to do it. You're doing it because you feel like you have to do something. The thing that can lead you to burnout is trying to be perfect. Like, you do not have to be perfect. And I had to learn this the hard way, of trying to perfect every little thing, trying to make sure everything is exactly the way it should look online, like trying to perfect everything. And I feel that has brought me to a place to where, hold on, I'm trying to get this foundation. That has brought me to a place to where if I like it and I'm filming it, I'm going to post it. Like, I don't have to be perfect. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to be me and create content that I enjoy. And this is just my journey of what I'm talking about, because my burnout phases was dealing with content creation, but yours can be just dealing with day-to-day life situations, which honestly, mine was dealing with day-to-day life situations too. Like, I was dealing with a lot of like family stuff. I was dealing with like relationship stuff, ending a relationship after so many years. Like, I just really was like going through it, and I feel like it was all just piling up. And I feel like some of it had like a play on I feel like it had a play on like me being burnt out, but it also had a play on me just like overworking myself to the point where I wasn't focused enough on what actually was going on, like what actually wasn't mattering at that time. Like, because some of the stuff that I was doing, like, it just, well, I'm mixing foundation. I have to mix my foundations in the summer because sometimes they just be too light, sometimes they're too dark. But I wasn't prioritizing my life, and I feel like that's what led me to burnout, because when you don't prioritize your life, like you'll see that you are putting yourself in spaces and places that you really don't need to be in, because you feel like you have to be there. Like, you know, hanging out with certain people that you don't need to hang out with, and you're not getting stuff done, and then you're trying to overwork yourself to get certain things done, or you're just trying to people please. And, you know, that will lead you to burnout faster, is when you're trying to please everybody. Like, when you try to, you know, be this person for everybody that honestly probably you're not even being those people to you. Like, you will lead to yourself to burnout, because you're not leaving any time for yourself to get things done that you value, because you're trying to get value from other people. So I would say, like, another thing with dealing with burnout, you have to sometimes prioritize your life, and you have to put yourself first, because at the end of the day, like, if you're not right, the foundation's not right, nothing else is going to be right. Like, you are the foundation of your life, and if you are not right, your life is not right. So you have to make sure that you are prioritizing your health. Make sure you are prioritizing your mental health, your physical health, all things like that. Like, you have to set boundaries with other people. Let them know, like, hey, I can't do this today. I'm not doing it, and I just don't feel like it. If you don't want to do something, straight up say no. If you want to do it, let them know when you can do it or when you can't do it. Like, and that's something I had to learn the hard way, because I'm like, I wouldn't say, I guess I could say a people pleaser. Like, and I've been like this my whole life. It's like, I used to like really people please. Like, that's all I can say, is I used to people please. And I'm at a point in my life now, like, and it sucks to say, because I feel like I'm getting older, you know what I mean? But I'm literally at a point in my life now where it's like, you're gonna like me for me and not because of what I do for you. Like, and that's just that on that. Like, I don't care. Like, either you're gonna like me for me or you just won't like me at all, because I'm not gonna sit here and make you like fall in love with what I do for you, or make you like me because I have this and that, or I have this resource and that resource. No, if you're gonna like me, you're gonna like me for me, because people will use you and abuse you. And this is like a whole nother conversation, but y'all get the point. Like, you have to set those boundaries, because if you don't have them established, girl, you'll drive yourself crazy trying to please everybody. Okay. You also have to prioritize your career. Like, if a job is just like making you overwork yourself and you feel like it's not worth the money, girl, leave that job or find a better one, but leave that job, because sometimes like these jobs be out here trying to have you doing a whole bunch of work and they don't want to pay you what you're worth. But it's like, you find a job and you only there a couple months and you get multiple raises and benefits, and and so yeah, you have to look into like the career. You have to look into like just stuff that just don't make sense in your schedule. Make sure you fix it. Make sure you know what I mean? Like, you have to like pretty much eliminate all that stuff, because once you get into a phase of burnout, that can cause anxiety, depression, like certain mental illnesses. That can cause you to be exhausted or just be tired all the time, and you wondering why like you don't have the energy to do certain things. And like I said, like in the beginning of this video, like I literally had the content to post, but I literally just mentally was exhausted. I was literally mentally exhausted, and it was all because I overworked myself, and because ouch, and because I like tried to do too much at a time. Like, and that literally alone will stress you out, because first of all, life itself is stressful. I don't need a job, a person, or anything else stressing me out when I'm trying to get my life together. And that can like really, really cause you to just tap out mentally. Like, and I feel like this conversation is more about mental exhaustion than physical exhaustion, because honestly, girl, I was not moving around like things. I was not physically exhausted or physically burnt out, mentally burnt out. And I feel like with the career path that I'm taking, like I will deal with mental exhaustion more, because I'm like on social media and I'm creating. And it's like, sometimes you have to take that step back and like get yourself together so that you can create better things, because I was literally at a block of like creation. Like, I didn't know what to create. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I was thinking of ideas of how to do this and this. I have so many ideas inside my head, but I don't have the right plan to make the ideas come true, because I literally, hold on, y'all, gotta focus. I don't have like the plan to make these ideas come true, because I wasn't focused enough. I was just out of alignment with myself. And it was all because I decided to do that freaking challenge, I feel. And this time I'm choosing to do things differently. But like when you have like things like day-to-day life things, especially when you're on a spiritual journey, when you have like day-to-day life things that throw you off track, sometimes you just have to let it just take its course, and you have to let it just let it do what it do, because sometimes you just have to let it run its course. Let everything be what it is. If you're dealing with burnout, take a step back if your schedule allows it, like especially if you're doing content creation. For me, I just like wasn't posting on Instagram. Like, I was just doing my my thing. I would post a story here and there, but it was out of my free will, not because I felt like I had to do it or felt like I was keeping up with a content schedule. And sometimes you have to do that. Another thing that will help you with like not getting so burnt out, or like when you're trying to avoid burnout, is like get off social media. And I know you're probably like, girl, you were literally telling us to do this on social media. But like realistically, like just get off social media for a little bit, take some time to yourself and get back in nature, get in alignment with yourself. Especially if you're on a spiritual journey, you have to get back in alignment with yourself. You have to figure out what isn't working for you. Like if you feel like Instagram is just too much, get off of it. Like stop following T pages. Another thing I felt like was getting me off track on my spiritual journey was listening to certain music. So I started to listen to rap music again. And I know, like, y'all probably like, girl, you don't listen to rap. It's not that I don't listen to it. It's just that I don't listen to it as often and as frequently as I used to. And I noticed when I started back listening to it, girl, I started like doubting myself again. And I love me some Rob Wade, but it's like that man makes me sad. But I still love his music because he be hitting, he be on point. But it's like I really just don't understand like why that music make me feel that way. I mean, I understand it, but you know what I mean? Like it really just makes me feel like, and then the lyrics, it's just like when you think about the lyrics, it's like this man is literally talking about depression, talking about he can't get through this, and just, oh my goodness, I had to stop, okay? And why did I do this side and not this? Y'all wasn't even gonna say nothing. I didn't even do this side. But yeah, so I feel like if you are burnt out, just let it run its course. Just let it run its course. If you are getting off track on your spiritual journey or on your journey in general, like if you have other things going on in your life, like this is more spiritual because that's the path I am on. But like if you are like getting like tapped out of like certain things, you have to take that time back for yourself. You have to figure out why. Figure out your why. Like why do you want to do this? For me it was, why do you want to post on social media? Why do you want to be active on social media? What is the why? And for me, my why was because I want to help people heal through things that I've been through. I want to help people heal through just all life things. And I love to give advice. That's why I'm always like giving advice on my channel and stuff like that. And I just want to help people, educate people, show people how there's a better way of doing certain things. I love to teach people. And that was my why. Like I just love helping people. And I think that's part of the reason why I am such like a quote unquote people pleaser, is because I actually enjoy helping people. But sometimes I feel like people take advantage of it. I literally had like a whole script for this video, and I feel like the whole title was about to change because I talked about something different the whole entire time. But yeah, like I feel that once you get a clear idea of your why and why you're doing it, it's a better understanding. And I am so thankful that I came out of this. And if you are at a place where you are also dealing with being exhausted, mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, whatever the case, just check back in with yourself. Like don't feel like you owe it to yourself to be gentle and kind to yourself, especially when you are just exhausted, because if you leave certain things unchecked, then you can, like I said, go into like depression and anxiety and things like that. And if that's the case for you, I'm not a professional, but I will recommend that you do talk to a professional if you're at that phase of like depression and things like that. Because exhaustion could come in many forms. Like you would just think that something is wrong with you, or you'll think like you'll just become sad all the time, or just like not in the mood, and you're just exhausted and you just need a break. And I just feel like give yourself that break. So like just spend time with people that you love. Spend time with your loved ones, your family, your friends, whoever, like people that you know genuinely loves you. Spend time with them and like let them know what's going on in your life. If you can, talk to them about it. Like you don't have to do everything alone. You don't have to. I look so like pale, but whatever. You don't have to do it alone. Like make sure you talk to people about what you are going through, like everything that you are experiencing. If you can, talk to them about it, because you'll never know. Like people will have advice for you, even if it's not what you want to hear in that moment. You may need to hear it on later. What am I trying to say? You may need to hear it later on in life, or later on down the line. Like, you may need to hear some advice from someone, and you kind of like just pushed them off because you didn't really want to talk to them about it. But yeah, like, I feel like if you get off track, like, just find your way back and take your time. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you are on your own journey. Your journey is no one else's. Your journey is your path. It's not going to be perfect. Don't waste your time and spend your time comparing yourself to other people. Allow yourself to be who you are and be who you want to be and do what you want to do without comparing yourself to anyone else. Just make sure you are doing it for the right reasons. Like I said, find your why. Find why you feel like you need to do something. Don't sit up there and do something because you feel like it's what you should be doing. No, do you want to do it is really the question that you should ask yourself. Do you want to do it? You know what I mean? Because that will lead you to a place of not appreciating. Another thing that you can do to like avoid burnout is to like get a self-care routine. Find a routine that works really, really well for you, whatever that looks like for you. I can make a list of anything that looks like self-care, but just look up some self-care practices and just do what makes you happy, okay? Do what makes you happy. Do not allow comparison to get you off track. Take breaks when you need to. And also, like, don't forget to, check back in with yourself. Like, make sure you are good at all times. Like I said, you are literally the foundation to your life. And if you aren't good, then your life's not good. So always check back in with yourself. Make sure you are, make sure you are happy. Make sure whatever it is that you are doing it for the right reasons. That reason being you and your lifestyle, and not because you're trying to please other people. I have like naturally full lips, and I hate when I overline my lips because I look so crazy. Like, I mean, if you have to line your lips, go for it. But I feel when I line my lips, I look so freaking crazy. Basically, to wrap up this portion, or this get ready with me, you pretty much just have to let burnout run its course, first of all. Do not live your life trying to be like anybody else, like I've already said in this video. Yeah, actually getting ready to film another video because I decided to, is it hit two birds with one stone or kill two birds? I hope it's not kill, but I decided to hit two birds with one stone. And yeah, so that's why I'm doing a get ready with me. I hope y'all enjoyed this style video. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it, because I want to kind of switch it up, not switch it up to the point where I'm doing completely different things over here, but I want to incorporate different things like mini vlogs and stuff like that over here, of course on topic of what this channel is about. But I still want to like let y'all in on my day-to-day life. I'm trying to, I don't know what I'm doing, honestly, but I probably need to figure that out. Especially if I want to keep y'all entertained over here. So yeah. All right, so this is the finished look for my makeup. Yeah. So I wasn't able, like, I was on the phone with my daughter, so I wasn't able to talk through the shadows and stuff. But this is what it's given. I'm getting ready to film another video right after this. We're on a roll. Let me not try to, I literally just talked about overworking myself, but this is not really overworking. This is just getting ready, filming and talking to the camera. It's not as much like social media, so yeah. Alright, guys, so that's all I have for today's video. I hope y'all did enjoy this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful, if you liked the conversation. If you like this style video of me doing a get ready with me talking while I'm doing my makeup, please let me know down in the comment section, because I would love to do more videos like this. But let me know down in the comment section. And yeah, if you aren't subscribed, like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button. My voice is like horrible. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also have the post notifications turned on so you don't miss when I upload. I upload every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. And you don't want to miss this amazing content.